Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Michael Sharp. It's now time for Frontline Business. Palace Amusement is reporting that it incurred almost $100 million in losses for the financial year, which ended on June 30. The listed company says it suffered a $99.6 million loss compared to a $70.3 million profit in the previous year. Palace Amusement's earnings amounted to $919.8 million in comparison to $1.1 billion in 2019. The company has attributed the losses to the COVID-19 restrictions. Meanwhile, Zoom Video Communications Incorporated has warned that its gross margins would remain under pressure going into 2021. This as a number of free users continues to increase. It's reported that shares of the company, which have risen about sevenfold this year due to a rise in demand for video conferencing for work, school, or socializing due to COVID-19 pandemic, fell 5% on Monday. Zoom operates some of its own data centers, but it also relies on cloud computing services from outside vendors such as Amazon.com and Oracle Corporation, meaning it must bear costs for free users. As COVID-19 cases continue to increase locally and overseas, scores of shoppers have been reportedly relying on renowned shopping site Amazon to deliver goods to their homes during the pandemic. On Tuesday, Amazon disclosed that it recorded $106.5 billion in sales for the holiday shopping season. Sales grew during Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday shopping. More details from the CNN.
Black Friday used to look like this. Now, it looks like this.
If you think about Black Friday, long lines in the store or even outside the store for people to get it, you just can't have that this year.
Pushed by the growth of big box stores, Black Friday started gaining traction in the 80s and 90s. But in recent years, the appeal of waiting in line for hours has waned.
Black Friday was, in the past, the day where you would go to the stores and get the deals that you couldn't get anywhere else, anytime else. But now there's deals that are comparable online, not only on Cyber Monday, but throughout the holiday season. So I think there's no longer that sense of urgency to shop on that specific day in the way that there was maybe 10 years ago.
Due to the pandemic, the future of the annual event is even more uncertain.
The pandemic has really affected pretty much everything about the way we shop, and the question is how much of that is permanent and how much is temporary. As it relates specifically to the holiday season, I think the biggest change is going to be more shopping online.
In Tuesday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index declined by 1,579 points to close at just under 3,000 units. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 82 stocks, of which 35 advanced, 35 declined, and 12 traded firm. The Junior Market Index advanced by 5.26 points to close at under 2,000 units. Stocks advanced for 138 Student Living Jamaica, 1834 Investments, AMG Packaging and Paper Company, Barita Investments, and Blue Power Group Limited. Stocks declined for Access Financial Services, CAC 2000, Cargo Handlers, Caribbean Cement Company, and Caribbean Cream Limited. Trading firm were Everything Fresh, First Rock Capital Holdings, West Corporation Limited Ordinary Shares, Honeybun and iCreate Limited Ordinary Shares. Wigton Wind Farm Limited Ordinary Shares was the volume leader with 4.2 million units, followed by Jamaican Teas Limited with 3.4 million units and Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited with 1.3 million units. And now the foreign exchange. Oil prices fell about 2% on Tuesday as investors awaited direction from OPEC and its allies after the producers postponed a formal meeting to decide whether to lift output from January. Brent crude was down 75 cents to settle at $47.13 a barrel, while West Texas Intermediate was down $1.08 to settle at $44.26 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Michael Sharp, wishing you pleasant viewing.